Hey everyone. How important is a thought? Well, a thought has relatively no value whatsoever. But your mind will say that it's the most important thing ever. In reality, thoughts are like clouds, constantly morphing, constantly changing. And they come into existence and they evaporate. Abstract. But a lot of times, we are asking our minds to do the impossible. We look to our minds and our thoughts to solve problems that we cannot solve. Thoughts can lead to actions. And an action has tremendous power. But negative thoughts can lead to negative actions. That is where the thought has some value. Most of our thoughts, over 90% of them, are pretty worthless. Most people don't say that because they have a main thought in their head. And this thought holds an image of them. And most people live for that image, for that thought. If most people understood that, they'd understand that it's okay for most of my thoughts to be unimportant. But in order to maintain the main thought of ourselves, we can't allow that. It would make us feel dumb or stupid. It would start to devalue that imaginary picture that we have of ourselves. The reason we have this picture is because it's been done for so long that we believe that that picture is real. People die for that picture, for that idea of themselves. And that fluctuates. We depend on that idea of ourselves to either inflate or deflate, feel good or bad. If we walk into a room, everybody's wearing a business suit, professional looking, elegant, wearing expensive jewelry, and you're wearing shorts and sneakers and a t-shirt, you might feel yourself shrink. That's the idea of you. You're not really shrinking. The situation has absolutely nothing to do with you. Another instance, you may walk into a room full of poor people, street people, clothes are all dirty, ripped apart. You're wearing your brand new clothes. You may feel yourself expand a little bit. You're a little bit higher on the ranking system. This is also your imaginary self. You expanding or being more than someone else is an illusion. This imaginary self goes by the name of ego. I'm sure you've heard that word before. And it comes about because we've lived our entire lives through thought. Our relatively worthless thoughts. We're asking our minds to define what and who we are, which is impossible. There is more intelligence in our body that we have no control over, that runs automatically. Circulation, digestion, reproduction. There is more intelligence in this body than all the minds that have ever existed and that exist today. Top scientists don't know what I am. We don't know why we exist. We can't truly understand who we are, not with our minds. And that's what we ask our minds to do every single day. We are happening in the moment. We can't know who we are right now. We can know who we were a week ago, or a year ago, or 10 years ago, but we're constantly changing. And we're asking the mind to put ourselves into an insignificant thought. We hold tremendous value, and we're trying to place that into an insignificant, worthless thought. It can't happen. You're devaluing yourself by doing so. And not only are you doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for everything else around you. You're placing everything into worthless thoughts. We think that just because we know the label of something, we know what it is. We don't know what it is. We don't really know what anything is. If you dig deep down far enough, we do not know what anything is. Top scientists will tell you, oh, I don't know what it is. If you go small enough or you go large enough, we don't know what it is. Take the time to start realizing what reality is all about. You don't exist in a thought. You have infinite value. Release yourself from the grips. Untangle yourself from your mind. Increase your scope. Increase your scope to outside the mind where you can see it clearly. You can do that with meditation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.